Introducing Ethiopia's Freedom Tours. What is an Ethiopian Freedom Tour? We are giving you the opportunity to visit us in Ethiopia on your terms. You pick the date, summer, spring, October, or December. It's your choice. 3 days, 5 days, 7 or 9 days. It's your choice. Several options to choose from. Tour Addis Ababa. Tour Shashamani, Hawassa and Wando Genet, Lalibela and Aksum, or a combination of them all. It's all up to you. Need more information? Check our Freedom Tour booklet. Press the link in the description or email us at priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com. Ethiopia Freedom Tours. When will you be coming? Now, the reason why I am picking the book of Joel is because you see, even being in Ethiopia, you are close to the truth, close to the knowledge, close to the facts. Then let's put it that way. So, in other words, this is no make believe and you think and maybe no, we're right here. So when we speak about the 7-year drought that came across the land, when we speak about no rain falling at all for 7 years and the land was scorched and the animals were dying and the drought came to an end the very day that Emperor Haile Selassie the first was born. I'm talking about the 23rd day of July, 1892. So you would hear them speak of the time of the great drought. Because you see, even now, I'm speaking to you out in Ethiopia, we are still anticipating the rainy season to step in full. Many ones say that by now the rainy season would be in full swing, but yet it has not hit us yet. The Emperor's Earth Day, 23rd day of July, is said to be a day that every year it is heavy rain and lightning and thunder, albeit it is usually in the midst of an already very active rainy season. So since it has not come in full swing as yet, a few days ago you had a nice heavy shower. But again, that's not the Ethiopian rainy season. I wonder if you're following me. I'm saying that in the 1880s and 90s, early 90s, this is my point. We're talking about years of no real active rainy season. Maybe a sprinkle here and there. I wasn't there. But there are those who spoke about it. They may not have been there. But the history remains. Remember, we are here on the land. They say, no, we heard so and somebody told us we are here. And in 1892, telling you, the clouds came in. I'm talking about 23rd day of July. The very moment that the child was born, that lived. I'm talking about the 9th child from the womb of Wazirio Yeshimabet, because the 8th before him all died. You know that history. And even a year plus after that, she became impregnated again. And this 10th child died as well with her, leaving only that 9th child, number 9, Seten, Haile Selassie, remaining this emperor that stood before the League of Nations. Yes, just that birth is a whole miracle within itself. But when you consider that that birth is attributed to that said man, the same man that when he came to Jamaica, nobody in history ever received any sort of ovation like that, landing at any airport anywhere in the world. Ever. That man, again, the same man that stood before the League of Nations. Yes, child number 9, all 8 before died. Number 10 died with mother. What you talking about? Who is he? Is he the same man that was crowned the Lion of Judah? That's the same man. The Negosagas, King of Kings, biz. It is him. Child number 9, everybody else dead. Wow. The man that put his foot on the bound. You know him, man. Power and might of the Holy Trinity. Bob Marley said the same fella. And 7 years of an absent rainy season, unheard of in Ethiopia, came to an end on the day that Zeten Lidge, child number 9, was born. You don't have to even open the Bible to get to this. It's obvious who we're dealing with. But what I would like to highlight here is in the book of Job. And once again, Royal Family, this is the Tiger's Nest. Give thanks to all the subscribers. Those of you who are not subscribers to the Tiger's Nest, you know what to do. Just email us, priestisaaceinstitute@gmail.com, and let us know that, hey, I would like to be a subscriber to the Tiger's Nest program and make sure I never miss another episode again of what? Of the Tiger's Nest radio program. And it is saying here, the book of Joel, chapter 1. And let us begin from now. What's really happening here? It is speaking of a great, terrible time in Israel, amongst Judah, really, the children of Israel, the children of the Most High. Basically, it's a time of scorching, a time when the rain has ceased and the vineyards are dried up. Let's start with verse 10. The field is wasted. You understand? You hear that? The field is wasted. The land mourneth, for the corn is wasted. The new wine is dried up. The oil languisheth. Be ye ashamed, O ye husbandmen. Howl, O ye wine dressers, for the wheat and for the barley, because the harvest of the field is perished. See, so we're talking about agriculture here. Nothing growing. Things bad. Things rough, Rasta. You see me? So you have that the field is wasted and the land is bawling out and crying and howling and the whole be ashamed, eh? Barley and wheat running away. Nothing going on. Things margaras. The vine is dried up, and the fig tree languish, the pomegranate tree, the palm tree also, the apple tree, even all the trees of the field are withered, because joy is withered away from the sons of men. Gird yourself and lament, ye priests, howling again, eh? Like a wolf kind of thing here. Howl. Ye ministers of the altar, come, lie all night in sackcloth, ye ministers of my God, for the meat offering and the drink offering is withholden from the house of your God. So it's not just the apple tree and the palm tree and the fig tree and the this tree and the that. The meat offering is gone too. And the drink offering. Although meat doesn't necessarily mean flesh. Sanctify ye, fast, call a solemn assembly, gather the elders and all the inhabitants of the land into the house of the Lord your God, and cry unto the Lord. Alas, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and as a destruction from the Almighty shall it come. Is not the meat cut off before our eyes? Yea, joy and gladness from the house of our God. Understand what was taking place at the time. Verse 10, 18, pardon. How do the beasts grow? The herds of the cattle perplex, because they have no pasture, yet the flocks of the sheep are made desolate. O Lord, to thee will I cry, for the fire had devoured the pastures of the wilderness, and the flame had burned all the trees of the field. Beasts of the field cry also unto thee, for the rivers of water are dried up, and the fire had devoured the pastures of the wilderness. Clear as crystal. Now, if I was to tell you that is talking about the birthday of Emperor Haile Selassie I in 1892, well, at least the day before, and the day before that, and the 20th and the 19th and the 18th and the 17th and the 15th day of July. Remember the 23rd day of July? That is when Shoemaker Levy finishes collision into Jupiter. 1994. Let's not forget none of these things. But let's get back to the subject here. So the grass is burnt up. The trees are scorched. Nothing growing. Wheat not growing. Barley not growing. Cattle dropping down. Sheep groaning. Fig tree and apple tree and every tree. Everything dry. Chips. Everything lock off. Oh man, let's call for a fast and pray unto the Lord. What does chapter say? It continues. Blow ye a trumpet in Zion. Where? In Zion. We know where that is. And sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh. I want you to follow this, family. This is very serious. For it is nigh at hand, a day of darkness and of gloominess. It doesn't mean Halloween. It doesn't mean some sort of, helter-skelter. No, it means darkness, like clouds cover the sun. A day of darkness and of gloominess. Them kind of days that I like. A day of clouds. You see it? I didn't say so, right? Joel says a day of clouds. A day of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountain, a great people and a strong. There hath not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after, even to the years of many generations. Hear what it said. Blow ye a trumpet in Zion. Now anyone that studies scripture understand that it is many of even the Protestants, even, that would have cultivated many aspects of the scriptures that we know. And the division of biblical chapters, books, You have, for example, the book of Isaiah. That is the best example we can pull out. Translated, would have taken Isaiah, translated it, and broken it down into chapters. Yes. So this is well known because Isaiah would have been one book. That's why when you speak of Isaiah chapter 3 and chapter 4, it's just one continuous fashion. It's the same thing with the book of Joel right here. Because chapter 1 is clearly showing you that the place is scorching, vegetation is dying, animals are dropping down dead, people are starving, it is a drought, even the rivers are dried up. But then it says, ha, blow a trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm. Why? In my holy hill, because the day of the Lord is at hand. Come on, man. The day of the Lord is at hand. And listen, let me show you how you will know that this is his day. It's going to be a dark day. It's going to be gloomy. Make sure you walk with an umbrella. It's going to have a lot of clouds. And thick clouds, as a matter of fact, bringing forth thick darkness. Now that is the day of Haile Selassie. That is the day of the Lord. It was a dark day with thick clouds. Interestingly, following a period of scorching heat and lack of rain and lack of growth and dying of vegetation and livestock. A time unlike any other time in remembrance. But they remember it now up to today. And they remember that it came to an end when John Hoy was born, Malcolm Liddell. Now tell me, the ninth child, now tell me. Give thanks again, Yeshima Bet, Wazirio Yeshima Bet, the mother of God, carrying such a vessel. But listen to this, family, listen to this. The scripture goes on to say, a people and a strong people. There had not been ever like, who are you talking about? Talking about the Ethiopians. Neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Because when you read down, you refer to them as the army of God. A fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burning. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them. Is that so? Is that so? The land is as the Garden of Eden before them. Is that so? And behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape them. Who are these people? He called them the army of God. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as the strong people set in battle array. You see what I'm trying to highlight to you, eh? I'm coming there, but let me show you all these different phrases, because it goes on ranks and battle in array. And as I say, the army of God, unstoppable, a great people unlike them ever before. Has there been any? Remember, just after the birth of Haile Selassie first, we had the invasion of Crispy and the Italians. We had the Battle of Adwa. And remember, the Ethiopian warriors put on a show unlike any other, especially at that time, only to be compared with the show that they put on again when Mussolini came in with his mammoth Godzilla-like King Kong like artillery. Yet still, we held them back. 5 years, they should be ashamed. With all of that metal, 100+ times what we had, and our fierce warriors held him back. Yeah, man. But as soon as the drought was over, in 1896, we have the Battle of Adwa. The emperor was 3, 4 years old. The Battle of Adwa. Fierce warriors that went on the battlefield that could not be conquered. The fire devoured their enemies. And they leaped from the mountain tops. They leaped from the valleys. And they conquered the enemy. It's right there in the book of Joel. It's like a storybook. As we celebrate the earth strong of the King of Kings. Negos and Nagas. Selassie. Yeah. Fast.
Nearly half the population of Ethiopia now is under the age of 15, and for Haile Selassie their education has always been an obsession.
Salam Nacho to all Ethiopian religious children and parents. Introducing the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge Ethiopian History Essay Competition from the 5th of May to the 2nd of November 2026.
He's taken personal charge of the Ministry of Education, sought teachers and money for more schools from half the countries in the world, and turned one of his palaces into a university.
Children 7 to 17 will write an essay entitled "What Does Ethiopian History Mean to Me?" Prizes such as laptops and tablets to be won, trips to the Science Museum, Unity Park, and others for the full class of the winners from Axum to Lalibela. Menelik I to Menelik II, Ethiopia's history is amongst the richest in the world. For more information, join us on most social media platforms at Priest Isaac, or email us at priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com. The Ethiopian History Essay Competition. Know your heritage.
He's directly responsible for whatever schooling these youngsters get.
Sign up today for the Rudiments of Ancient Astronomy course and take advantage of our 50% off. The 50% discount is for a limited time, and you will receive the full course for only $99.99 United States dollars. The Rudiments of Ancient Astronomy, professionally done. The graphics are definitely top-notch. Email us, priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com. Designed for the mature mind and also for the young thinker.
Introducing Ethiopia's Freedom Tours. What is an Ethiopian Freedom Tour? We are giving you the opportunity to visit us in Ethiopia on your terms. You pick the date, summer, spring, October, or December. It's your choice. 3 days, 5 days, 7 or 9 days. It's your choice. Several options to choose from. Tour Addis Ababa. Tour Shashamane, Hawassa, and Wando Genet, Lalibela, and Aksum, or a combination of them all. It's all up to you. Need more information? Check our Freedom Tour booklet. Press the link in the description or email us at priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com. Ethiopia Freedom Tours. When will you be coming?
To everyone who has been asking, Priest Isaac, how can I make a contribution to the Institute? Press the link in the description and you'll get all the information that you need to do such. We truly appreciate your inquiry. For more information, email priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com.